Hi. Okay, so this is totally an experiment, and a very impromptu thing. But I've been wanting to show off a bunch of the new products and have been having trouble finding the opportunity to do that. So let's see. I'm posting this here, and then I'm going to share a link in our Facebook group so that if anybody wants to come back and see it later, they can. Sorry, I'm just going to try to post that link immediately in the Facebook group. So sorry, you got to look at my face not doing anything interesting here for a minute. But I want to get that posted right away because I know we have like 7 subscribers on YouTube, but I decided to do it in the YouTube channel because, let me see. Because I think the quality is a bit better on YouTube. I'm going to try this. I don't think this is going to work. Live on YouTube now. If this link doesn't work, just search for the Tonic. Sorry, I have my laptop up on a box here. So it's really hard to type with my arms being chicken wings up here. Okay, posting that, and then I'm going to get to this. Okay. I believe I'm still live, my little green light. Okay, so I'm going to give this a try. I don't think anybody's here, and I've never done this before, but I am doing it on here specifically because I thought the quality would be better. I wanted to show off our new lip products and talk a little bit about that. I know I posted a description of these and kind of how they came to be, but I also know that we haven't really talked about them a lot coming up aside from having some really talented people swatch them. So I just want to talk about these. Okay, so I have been having a lot of fun working on lip products for a long time now. At least a year and a half, couple of years. I don't even know at this point. I know I have worked really hard on it. I have studied recipes. I have studied ingredients, literally gone over ingredient descriptions and explanations and things like that for hours on end, trying to understand everything as best as I could and going over products that I like and reading what's in those products and what makes those things do what they do, what gives them the effects that they have that I appreciate in the products. And through all this time, my first thing that I wanted to accomplish was a tinted lip balm, something that you could wear that gives your lip color, but that also moisturizes and doesn't dry out your lip, because my lips dry out super easily. It kind of doesn't matter what I put on my lips. They're going to feel dried out and burny, I guess is the right word. And so I wanted to come up with a product that gave me some color, I could put on super easily like a lip balm and wouldn't hurt my lips. I created that with the Tonic tinted lip balms. And so I have to keep remembering to look at the camera. And so my next step was I wanted to make a multi-chrome lip product that was easy to put on, that wasn't patchy or difficult to wear, that really showed off those multi-chrome pigments in the right way. And it was the weirdest thing. It was basically like one evening I was working and I was about to wrap up and it was kind of late. And I've been working from home since March. I moved my studio here. Sorry, I have a pencil up here. And so I've been able to work a little bit later on some nights, although I'm trying to do a good job of separating between home life and kids and work and all of that stuff. But one night I'm working and all of a sudden I had this idea, and it was kind of like, put away the formulas you have learned for what might make a good lip product and instead come up with, think about what is it that might make these pigments work in a lip product, and what are those ingredients that you know, and what are their properties that might make a successful lip product And it was just like this like light bulb going off in my head, and I thought about it and I put those things together in a ratio that just kind of made sense to me in my head. And I added some multichrome pigment to it, what I wanted, and I put it on, and it was just like this huge epiphany that just like it just worked and it made sense, and I was so proud. And so over the last few months, I, tweaked it a little bit and I tested it, wore it for hours and hours, tried a whole bunch of different things in it, and eventually decided, okay, this product is ready to release. I am thrilled beyond belief with it. I sent it out to one of our swatchers, who is somebody who I really admire for their skill and also their, what I've seen them do on their Instagram, Adelina Mercado. I think I can't remember now. Her Instagram is something like Mimera something. I don't remember at the moment. I believe there's a number after that. I need to look that up. But Adelina did the most beautiful job swatching these. And she tested out several products for me ahead of release and gave me really great constructive feedback on them until I felt like I had learned what I needed to learn, and I figured out what I needed to figure out and came up with these things. And then she tested them out for me, and then I came up with colors. I'm going to do more inventive colors in the future. I'm going to do some more out of the box colors. But I wanted to start with some colors that I felt were more universal, but still fun, but still show off these pigments and are just colors that I like to wear. So I have these things here. I'm going to try them on for you guys real quick, and then I'm going to show off the nail polish. So I'm going to see if I can show these. Let me see. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to see if I can get as close as I possibly can. I do not have 1,000 YouTube followers, so I cannot do a live video on my phone, which I think would give me a better media for showing these off. So I'm going to try to hold my lips as close as I can to my computer screen and bring some lights as close as I can, and hopefully this works okay. So the first one I have here is called Sparked. I do not have labels on these. I actually just made a fresh batch and made some individual colors and poured them really quickly right before here. But these are the exact formula that's going to go into our first release of products going out. So that's why I did that this way. So let me see. I'm going to show off Sparked first. I'm actually just going to write this on the tube, and I'm probably going to wipe it all off with my fingers and end up with black ink all over me. Oh, also, we're calling these Tonic Transform Sticks. Okay, this is also going to be backward, isn't it? Because, okay. Sparked. So this one is what I'm calling like a naked base. There's no pigment in the base aside from this super sparkly color shifting shimmer. So is this working? No, I can't tell if you can see this color at all. So I'm going to talk about it. Okay, this is Sparked. It has this one iridescent shimmer in it. This color goes crazy in the sunlight. The formula of these lippies in general is supposed to be a very moisturizing but very clear kind of formula, so that what you see isn't the ingredients in the lipstick, but the pigment. So it is, the way I'm describing this is sort of like a combination of a salve, a lipstick, a moisturizing lip balm, and a lip gloss. When you put it on, it is very soft. It feels glossy. It has a lot of shine to it. Let me see. It feels amazing and buttery on your lips. This one gives me just a little bit of light. If I put this on over a darker color, which I will later, then you would see a lot more of the pigment. But really what this one's meant to do is to be kind of an invisible color. But if you go out into the sun, you are going to see the red sparkle in the pigment sparkling like crazy. And then it has this really wonderful red, yellow, green shift to it. But really you're going to see this amazing red sparkle head on. And then from an angle, you're going to see that green shift. And at some point I'm going to try to go out into the sun and do just like a really brief little video to share here of what this does. And I'm just not going to get that effect on this camera. I really wish I could use my phone camera, but YouTube has informed me that without 1,000 followers on YouTube, I do not have the rights to that privilege. Okay, I don't know if you can see that at all. We'll show that one off again later. Where did I put these? I'm going to grab something real quick. Or not real quick. I'm sorry, I am. One second. Okay, well, I have my apologies. I have like a secret trick for how I like to try on my lip products without damaging my lips. And I keep boxes and boxes of these Pampers sensitive baby wipes around my house because they do the most amazing job of taking off a lip product but not hurting it. I have a different kind of wipe here. And it's going to take it off really easily. Oh, I see it. I put it with my nail polish stuff instead of my lipstick stuff. Okay. Yeah, this is my best messy little experimentation room that I'm in right now. We also are finally getting some of our trees from the derecho windstorm that got taken down. Okay, next color. I'm just going to try to keep moving because you guys know I can ramble through these. Okay, so this one's bubblegum. Going to write that real quick here. I wish I could write backwards. I cannot. So I bet a lot of you guys, like me, have been dealing with figuring out the start of the school year, whether you are a parent or a grandparent or a caretaker of any kind or work for schools or universities or whatever. That's been a whole journey this fall. Our school district, just a couple of days ago, they were going to try to have schools open. And just a couple of days ago, they got to the point where they realized they would have to do our entire school district 100% online. So we are learning that whole situation and how to deal with it and doing parent-teacher conferences over Google Meet and all sorts of things. And so once again, a thing that has broken my concentration from Tonic, and there are many of those things recently, just lots of life things, and I'm sure so many of you guys are dealing with that stuff too. Okay, I hope you guys can see I'm like really piling this on. This is bubblegum. Like I said, these apply so easily. They are super crazy pigmented. And you can kind of decide if you want to have a super pigmented look or if you want to do a quick swipe, mush your lips together, and then go. I worked really hard to make sure that these aren't patchy. They should not be work to put them on. It's actually one of the reasons I have tons and tons of like lip gloss and lipstick tube samples that I have tried out. And in the end, I decided just our regular oval shaped lip balm tube was the best way to go because you can carry it around easily. The cap sticks on, your lipstick cap falling off in your purse and then mushing all over everything. That happens to me all the time. I hate that. It's happened to me with so many different brands. They like my lipstick tubes just don't stay capped in my purse. But lip balm tubes tend to. They stick on harder. I mean, that's how it works for me anyway. Plus, I like the application of how these lip balm tubes go on my lips. So in the end, I decided that was the way to go, even though it makes it look like it's not like quite as high quality a product. I just like the way that they work. Easy to apply. You don't have to worry about like with a lipstick, like the stick itself breaking when you're putting it on. I do that a lot too. So bubblegum is a great, almost like a hot pink, but not a hot pink. And it has a little bit of a blue shimmer that doesn't really look super blue necessarily, but it's there and it gives you sort of a cooler toned pink and some nice dimension to the color. So that's bubblegum. These also wear for a really nice amount of time on me. And a nice amount of time on me, like if I get an hour of wear out of something, I am thrilled. And that's a long wear proper color for me because I tend to like lick my lips and like I'm doing this constantly throughout the day. And with these, I tend to be really tempted to do that because they feel so good on. But I just want to show you the shine in this. It's definitely a more glossy product, but it's pigmented and it has great wear time. Not a vegan product. It does have a little bit of beeswax in it. It's mostly based on like jojoba butter, beeswax, not beeswax, I'm sorry, castor oil, silica. I don't know. I tried to focus on things that would be really good for my lips because my lips do tend to be very sensitive. So there's that. I'm going to go to the next color. Again, I'm going to do a little plug. These do not wipe off that easily. These wipe off everything. Like even if I have, like I use these at the end of the day to take off like my like liquid liner and my mascara. That's my little trick for you there. Next I'm going to put on, ooh, we're getting close to release time. So I'm going to hurry this up. Maybe I will not do the nail polishes in this video. Okay, so I have Gilded here. This one has a bit more of like a metallic gold kind of look. There's a little bit of red dye in the background of this to give it just like a little bit of warmth. This is a fabulous color. Yeah, I totally just smooshed that all over. Whatever, makes my lips look big. Super metallic. I hope you saw too, like how easily that went on. Like it was like a good swipe, a smush. And then this one has a kind of gunmetal shift to it. It's subtle, but it's there. If you want to see it in pictures with a good lamp placement, it is totally there. So gold straight on. With a little gunmetal shift. And a little bit of a kind of purpley red in the background just to give it a bit of warmth. I'm going to put on just a little bit more. But I really had very good coverage in that first swipe. So you can see how metallic that is. It's more of like an antique gold kind of color, a little bit more bronzy. Maybe it would have a slight bit of green in it, except it has a lot of warmth in the background. So I think it's kind of like, I don't know, it's almost kind of like a cool, very like modern, I want to say almost like robot-y, and I don't know if you can say like robot, but in a like fabulous, good kind of way, but that's kind of how I view this, if that makes any sense at all. There's my Pampers Baby Wipe. Those things are amazing. Okay. I'm thinking I might save like my favorite one for last. I'm going to move on to, and if you guys hear yelling in the background, there are a lot of kids at my house during the day. My own and then one other family were doing like a school sharing thing together since our school district is closed and we're all sheltering in the same way, and decided it might be nice for our kids to still have some social time. And we have an amazing babysitter slash teacher who is with those kids, working with them. Okay, so here is Beetle. This is the color that helped me to create the Tonic Transform Stick. I just want to show you guys that green and gold shift. And then, do you see on my lips how like purple it is? The purple is a very fabulous, dramatic color. I will point out that I have fairly pale pink toned skin. So if you have darker skin, it might not be as much of a contrast on you as what it is on me. But regardless, it will have this fabulous shift. And it's not just in the lamp. You will, like when I walk into my bathroom and I tilt my head, I can see the shift. When you're outside, if you're doing a selfie with your camera and you kind of tilt your head to the side of where the sun is being directed, you will see that color shift. It is highly pigmented. It is a wonderful kind of purpley pink, like blackened purpley pink color. With a great green shift, a lot of shine. Super, super comfortable moisturizing formula. Check that green out, gold. But if you're not into green lipstick, it's a really great way to get into it because it's not green all the time. It's just, you have this great flashy shift. It's a slightly metallic kind of formula. This color is like my personal holy grail as far as like what I've been trying to figure out how to produce in a lip color. So yeah, wears incredibly well, super comfortable, goes on easily, incredible pigmentation and shift. This is like the multi-chrome lip product of all multi-chrome lip products. I don't even know how to describe this. I'm going to grab another one of my Pampers Sensitive Baby Wipes out of the package. And seriously, you can feel how it's sticking to your lips, but it's not sticky. It's just soft and buttery and smooth. Okay, 2 more of these to show off. I'm actually going to save my very favorite one to last. I was going to do like lightest to darkest. Sorry, trying to dry my lips a little bit. Okay, this one I did not make a fresh batch of because I am low on the pigment, but the pigment's actually arriving in the mail today, but didn't want to wait. Okay, this is Starry Night. It has a black base. I put just a tiny bit of a burgundy dye in the base just to give it a tiny bit of warmth, but it's really black. But it's not like a goth black lipstick. It is a super like glamorous, fabulous kind of black. I mean, if you wanted to go gothy with it, you can. I've been having fun wearing this color around just throughout, like during the day, just to kind of understand what a black lipstick would mean to me and my coloring, which I know that's probably an odd thing to say, but I think sometimes we can shy away from like really starkly contrasting lip colors. Like we worry that it's going to be too much. And I kind of realized that black was that kind of color that maybe I worried about being too like out there for me. And I realized that after wearing it for even a couple hours, I actually start to feel like very natural in it. That's me. And I tend to like really dramatic lipstick. That's just, or makeup in general. That's just always kind of been my thing. So it's black and it has a lot of this iridescent gold sparkle in it. The sparkle does not make it scratchy on your lips. It's still very, very smooth. Has a little bit of a green and actually almost kind of like a silvery blue kind of shift to it. But in person really looks more like black with a gold shimmer in it. Okay, it is just about time for release. So I'm going to do my favorite one real quick here and then post this on Facebook. These colors will remain in stock for a while, a long while if I have anything to say about it, because I love them. And I'm going to keep adding more colors to this lineup because what this formula can do with color is just amazing, not to mention how great it feels to wear. So the last one is actually my favorite, personally. And actually, I think at least one of our lip swatchers, if not several, said that this was their favorite as well. Velvet. So this one has a very like dark burgundy kind of base, and then it has a tiny gold, like iridescent gold to green to like cerulean teal kind of shift. I think it is both probably the most easily wearable of all the colors aside from Sparked. But also super, super fun at the same time because of that shift. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You can see how wearable this is. This is not like a crazy out there color. There's the tube. I just want to show you that like aqua cerulean kind of shift in that. And the tube, it looks a little bit more purple, but the base color is actually, I would say, closer to like what our Foxy lip balm is. And I'm going to show off this shift really quick. or potentially fail miserably at trying to catch the shift, but that's okay. I don't know. Can you guys see this like blue? Okay, I don't know if I'm catching this on camera at all. I'm mostly just seeing like washout from the bright lights. Okay, you can see there. Do you see like the blue kind of tone in there? That's velvet. Super wearable, super not scary crazy, but has this awesome hidden shift. So that's that. I'm going to switch over to go get ready for release. Amy and Jenna are working very hard to make sure that website set up and all of that. So we will see you guys there. We'll keep these things in stock for a while. You guys can come and find them later on if you decide to watch this in a week or two or never or whatever, and you want to come back and look at those lip products. We will have them in stock on the website for a while. So thank you guys so much. Anybody who decides to watch this, and love you guys. See you soon. Bye. And now I have to figure out how to end this.